Hi everybody, it's FIBO Group and you are watching to the Market Watch review. Asian shares dropped after poor economic data from China raised concerns about a slowdown of growth. China's April retail sales fell 11.1% in April, nearly twice the fall forecast. European stock indexes opened lower Monday after oil prices dropped and riskier currencies took a blow during the Asian session. The U.S. futures are consolidating. The dollar is at its highest level in 2 decades. The weak Chinese economy put pressure on the Australian dollar and Chinese yuan, while the U.S. dollar saw gains close to a 20-year high. Gold rebounded from a local low to $1,800. WTI is close to the upper end of the large range at $109 level. Asian Pacific market. China's factory and retail activity declined sharply in April due to wide COVID-19 lockdowns that confined workers and consumers at their homes. This severely disrupted supply chains and cast a long shadow on the future of the second-largest country. The National Bureau of Statistics data on Monday showed that April retail sales fell 11.1% from the previous year, which is the largest contraction since March 2020. Factory production declined 2.9% compared to a year ago. China's April property sales fell at its fastest pace in 16 years. After briefly surpassing the 131 level earlier in the month, the Japanese yen has strengthened to $129. The Australian dollar fell to $0.695 and is now at its lowest level in almost 2 years. This was due to fears of a global slowdown that weighed on commodity-linked currencies. Market of Europe. European stock indexes opened lower Monday. Investors worry that rising interest rates and inflation will cause economic damage to the global economy. Global shares fell to their lowest level in 18 months last week due to these fears. Pablo Hernandez da Cos, ECB policymaker, said that the European Central Bank will most likely decide to end its July stimulus program and increase interest rates very soon at its next meeting. The euro was at its lowest level since 2017. On Tuesday, the UK will release data on its labor market, and on Wednesday, it will release data on UK inflation. In mid-May, the sterling fell further to $1.22, a new 2-year low amid general dollar strength. Market of America. An array of indicators are being studied by investors to see if there is any indication that the brutal slide in U.S. stocks may continue. The S&P 500's decline was nearly 20% since January's record high on Thursday, just before a weekend rebound. Many indicators that are widely used do not show panic, extreme volatility, or outright pessimism despite these losses. The support level at 1.29150 is where the Canadian dollar hovers. That's all for me. Closely monitor the news background and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.